That was a weird ass whistle this time, guys. What's up? Frank Fulci back again with another weekly haul, unboxing, and collection update video. Before we jump into this haul, make sure you click on the subscribe button and hit the bell icon for notifications of all future uploads. Welcome to the channel, guys. Hope everyone is doing well. I have to start by saying if I sound a little weird, a little nasally, I don't know. I woke up this morning with like kind of a congested head. Like, I don't know if it's the start of a sinus infection or what, but I have like weird pressure and shit. So hopefully, I don't know, hopefully maybe I'll take a nap after I'm filming this and I'll try to, feel better hopefully by tomorrow morning or whatever, but I'll probably be clearing my nose a little, whatever. I apologize, guys, just bear with me here. But this is gonna be a actually CD, like music heavy, hardcore underground wicked shit heavy haul. Yeah, I think there's some of you guys out there that like some of this stuff, so let's jump into this. I don't know which one to do first. I'll do this one that just came today. This one came from overseas. This is actually, yeah, for whatever reason I ordered this through Amazon, but it was an Amazon third-party thing, and I didn't realize until after I ordered it that it was coming from the UK. But this is a CD by the Suicide Boys. I had them a couple of weeks ago, I think it was probably 2 weeks ago now, I showed their newest album, and I thought it was the only album that they had put out on hard copy, but someone was nice enough to put in the comments below that this album was actually also on physical, and this one is I Want to Die in New Orleans. Now, I will say I was not the biggest fan of this when it dropped. I listened to it through Spotify, through digital means, but I did, I support the boys, and I liked it enough at least to own it, for the fact that they only have a couple of albums actually available on physical copy. I figured I had to pick this one up, so through Amazon it wasn't that expensive. Here's one from Magic Ninja Entertainment. There's actually a slip in here, and I'm gonna mention what it says. But this is for the new Twisted CD, Unlikely Prescription. It actually just dropped yesterday, but I actually got this a few days ago. If you had noticed, I actually sliced that package open when I got it on like Tuesday or Wednesday because I knew something was missing from the package, and that's what this slip is about. So basically, the pre-order package that I chose was the CD and a cassette. I don't know if it was a cassette of the whole album or if it was a CD or like a single from the album that was on cassette. I forget what it was, but basically this note is saying, we wanted to get the CD out to you, in time for the album to actually be released. But the factories that produce the plastic for the cassettes are running, behind everything. There's a shortage of everything these days. But anyway, nice that they included that, and nice that they sent out the CD at least. But this album is a fucking banger. I don't care what anyone says, honestly. They say, Twisted's new direction is fucking garbage, or cock rock, whatever they call it. Have you guys listened to Twisted for the last 20 years? Like, I understand an entire rock album, this style of rock is like new for them, but it's not really. Like, the same motherfuckers that complain about this are the same ones saying, I loved Mutant, that was my favorite Twisted album. That was an entire rock album that came out like over 10 years ago. So I don't know what people are complaining about. Anyway, this is fucking dope. Great tracks on here. I love Twist and Shatter. I love Dead Instead. I love Rose Petal. One of my favorite bands of all time is Ice Nine Kills. I've mentioned them on the channel before, and they actually have a song with Spencer from Ice Nine. Oddly enough, I was hoping for a screaming part from Spencer, but he's just singing in this, so I don't think they used him to his all of his strengths, even though I love his melodic singing too, his clean singing. But either way, Danny Filth is on this shit. That track is okay, but so many great tracks on this. The World of Pretend, which is the final track, is great. Overall, fantastic album. I listened to that. This shit dropped yesterday. I'm filming this on Saturday, by the way, guys. This shit dropped on Friday, and I listened to it like 7 times already, all the way through. So, yeah, listen to that shit, man. Forget these fucking haters out there. This one is another one that I had open just to see what it was. This is actually a package from the homie Doc Gruesome from the group Illtricks. I was asking him the other day, school me a little bit on the history of Illtricks, because I found out some shit, like a bunch of members. Apparently they started out with 7 members years ago, and now they're down to 2, and the 2 remaining are Doc Gruesome and Little Maniac, I want to say, is the other one that's still there. But this is Delisle, the one album that he had a physical copy of. I think they originally had copies of Forever Effect, which Effect was another one of the members, actually his brother, so RIP to Effect. But yeah, definitely happy to own this. Great fucking CD, great group. I love these guys. They're along the lines of Salem alumni, and I have mentioned them a few times on the channel. But he's actually boys with them too, Salem alumni. But they're doing a bunch of other stuff here, man. Some vinyls and looks like a bunch of like vinyl sticker type things. I mean, Doc Gruesome is a fucking fantastic graphic artist too. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that these are all part of his catalog in terms of his design. He's a fucking incredible, like literally one of the best in the underground right now. And forget about the underground, best artists I've seen, underground, mainstream, whatever you want to call it, around, you know, anywhere. So fuck, doesn't matter underground or not. Anyway, thank you for the package, brother. Appreciate that. Next up, another one from CDs, and then we'll get into 2 movies, guys. So I apologize if you're here just for the movies, but you know, the last few hauls were great for movies, and this one just happens to be CD heavy and, you know, music heavy. But I always tell you guys, if you don't know shit about horrorcore, I mentioned the genre enough on here. Just peep some of the shit I mentioned, man. I also run horrorcorewiki.com, and you can learn about a whole bunch of artists on there. But anyway, guys, this package is from, I mentioned them, Salem alumni. I'm homies with EJ Prophet from there. The Gathering of the Juggalos was recently, you know, within the last month, I want to say. And I can guarantee you that like 50% or more of my Facebook friends were people that were at the gathering. Like, even if you know me just through Facebook, we should be cool enough that if I put a request out there, maybe someone should hook me up. I had simply asked, hey, any of my Facebook homies that are at the gathering want to do me a solid and pick up some gathering exclusive releases, and of course I'll pay you for the item and for your time. Literally, EJ was the only one that fucking stepped up, and I appreciate the hell out of you, brother, for that. And so I sent him the money again, but he picked up a bunch of releases that were there only, but I'll get to those in a second. But he also had some samplers and shit that he was handing out just at the gathering, and I told him I would love to have a copy. He knows I have the rest of the Salem alumni discography, but here's a 2021 sampler of Salem alumni. So a bunch of tracks featuring a bunch of the artists that they've worked with. So there's a track with Kung Fu Vampire, Seed of Six, OD Prophet, Dramatone, and then some other ones of just, you know, Salem alumni. Oogie Boogie and EJ Prophet are the 2 members of Salem alumni, but awesome product right there. Even for a sampler, these guys step up their game, you know, better than most motherfuckers out here pressing albums and shit. But here's another sampler. This one is actually Illtricks and Salem alumni. So I showed off Illtricks, and now I'm showing Salem alumni. But Cerberus Click, I guess that is the name of their crew collectively when they're all together. But this is just a bunch of tracks, solo, group, collaborations between the 2 groups. But very happy to have that. And then here are some of the couple exclusive and some that are just cheaper, I guess, at the gathering. I don't know if these were available online or not, but this is old school Dog Beats Inner City Posse, so re-release basically. This says 92, so I don't know if this is re-released from then or not. I'm sure I have actually copies of this. So looks like my battery's gonna fucking die any second, guys, so this may be cutting at some point, but I'll keep going until I have to stop rather. Here's Dog Beats tape. Here's one that I was excited to get a copy of finally, Insane Clown Posse Yum Yum's Lore EP. This was originally only available for like Patreon supporters, and I think their Patreon is like $75 a month or some outrageous shit. And even some of the people that pay for that supposedly never got their copy, so was happy to fork over the $20 for that. And here's another one, ICP's House Party Peep Show. I don't know what the fuck this is, honestly. But yeah, told them to grab me a copy of this too. I thought, why not? Definitely add that to the collection. 2 more, guys. This is the last 2 things for the haul. It's 2 from Amazon. Maybe my battery will last, and maybe it won't. But at some point, you know, I'll have to make a cut maybe. But oh, nice. This is one I didn't even know what it was. This is a Enjoy Your Gift from Bill. Of course, the good brother Bill had to send another one of these Paramount Presents titles, and that is Bugsy Malone, starring Jodie Foster and Scott Baio. And they both look young as fuck. Jesus Christ. Scott Baio looks like he's fucking 7 over here. My lord. Anyway, guys, this is Paramount Presents number 23. So very happy to have this. All caught up in that collection of movies. And the last one is finally a horror movie. This one is one I actually learned about. I've been finally got to watching and, you know, finishing up the documentaries of In Search of Darkness and In Search of Darkness 2. I actually finished In Search of Darkness 2, all 4.5 hours of it, before I finished the part 1. So I'm actually in the middle of watching part 1 now. I paused it actually to film this. But there was a movie, tons of movies on there that I've never seen. I've heard of all of them except for this one. I don't know how I've never heard of this until now, but Dead Heat. I said, how the fuck have I never heard of Dead Heat? This is starring Treat Williams and Joe Piscopo, and it's basically how it was described was a buddy cop movie with zombies. And it just looked fucking ridiculous. And everyone that talked about this in the documentary, they didn't necessarily say this was a good movie, but what they did say about it just sounded fucking unbelievable. I couldn't pass this up. I found out there was a Blu-ray of it. This is from Image Entertainment. This is the one that was released in the States, so it's region A. I did find out that 88 Films did a version of this, and that shit is way out of print. It's like $200 or more. I think on eBay I can get it for like 75-ish with shipping, but I figure let me get a cheaper copy. I got this through Amazon. Obviously, like I said, I just opened an Amazon package for like 15 bucks, which for a Blu-ray, like a standard regular Blu-ray, like Image Entertainment, that's still kind of a lot, but I had to get my hands on this just to check out the movie in its entirety. So I'm hoping the cut on this and the master on this is good. Again, I don't know anything about, like I haven't heard reviews or anything of the Blu-ray in particular, but you know, the way this film looks, basically, I had to fucking see it for myself. So that is it, guys. Sorry about, you know, just 2 movies here to show off, but a bunch of horror-related shit nonetheless. ICP, Twisted, Salem Alumni, Illtricks, all sorts of dope shit. Suicide Boys. Let me know in the comments below what you guys received this week. If you have any of this stuff, are you bumping fucking the new Twisted album? Let me know, because I fucking love it. Have you seen Dead Heat? Please, I need to hear your thoughts about this one. Make sure you guys check out Illtricks, Salem Alumni, all these guys that I mentioned. I do want to mention that I also finally went back to Alamo Drafthouse last night and saw the new Candyman, and it was fucking unbelievably great. I loved everything about it. Cinematography was unbelievable. Nia DaCosta is definitely a force to be watched. I want to check out a couple of her other movies that she's done just to see what I've been missing, but she's awesome. Definitely recommend checking that out. If you have seen it already, hit me in the comments below and let me know your thoughts on it. And again, my battery's going to run out probably any second here. So before I get cut off, guys, I hope everyone's doing well, happy, healthy, safe, all that good stuff. Check out the description below for all the links, social media, all that shit, Amazon wishlist, all that good stuff. And until next time, guys, peace out and be good.